What's up, guys? Tex right here with another look at some of the figures I received. It's been a while. Yes, I haven't made a video. I think the last video I did was E-Honda, and I think that was close to almost a month ago. I've been super busy, and not only that, I ran out of space on my phone. I ran out of memory, so I had to transfer some stuff up to clear up space. And I seriously need to go ahead and invest in a more upgraded situation here, because this is just putting on my phone and then putting them on iMovie, and then finally get them on YouTube. It takes a minute and it takes a lot of process. I gotta figure something out. I probably have to go ahead and invest in a camera system or something. But anyway, so we're gonna come back strong with a figure that I've always wanted, and actually probably think it's the holy grail of all my figures. And this is the Mondo's 1/6 scale Batman Animated Series Mr. Freeze figure. Now, he's been on my radar for a very long time. And of course, he's definitely one of my favorite characters in the Batman universe. I feel like his story is super sad, and what I really love about the Batman animated series is the fact that they just do that backstory of the villains, and it just makes you care more for them, and you kind of understand what they're going through or what they're doing or why they are who they are. And Mr. Freeze, Victor Freeze, has a very sad story. Of course, everybody knows about his wife and him trying to keep her alive and all this stuff, And he becomes Batman's enemy because he's doing stuff for that cause, which causes a lot of turmoil and crime. So anyway, yeah. So this figure came out, man, I think 8 or 9 years ago, and of course these figures I've been collecting probably 2 or 3 years already. So big time been behind on these figures because there's just so many different releases. Of course, Masters of the Universe, my number one. Trying to keep up with those, and then trying also the other Batman animated series, and then we got the X-Men animated series. So it's like, and then now we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series that came out, and then the Ghostbusters. It's just so many to keep up with. It's kind of funny how it's like, I try to get caught up, and then another figure comes up. So I'm just basically playing catch up. So hopefully we don't get anything new that I want for another couple of months, so I can get some of the other figures I'm still missing. But anyway, so as you can see, this figure I got off eBay, and I actually got a pretty good deal on this. Usually this is up to $600, $600. I got it for $300, which is to me a good deal with shipping and tax, so close to 400 with everything said and done, which I think is still a good deal considering that this figure is old and they haven't made another one except for the Noir version, which is a black and white version that is made by Toy Story, which I nearly grabbed because right now it's $100. I might still get it, maybe, but I've been wanting the original so much. So as you can see, here's the cool packaging. It's a little dinged up. It's not in perfect condition. According to the seller, he said that it was only inspected, but as looking at it, I do believe that this was used. So it's not in horrible condition. It's not terrible. It's not broken or nothing like that. But it does look used. So I'm a little disappointed in that. But I'm not gonna cry about it. Hopefully they re-release them. If they do, I'm gonna grab them anyway. But anyway, as you can see the box here, you got Mr. Freeze in his globe helmet. You got that crazy characteristic stare that he has, and then in front he has that little I guess representation of his wife, the little snow globe thing, which is really cool. Not much to see on the side. This is Batman Animated Series, so we'll just turn it to the back. And this is basically the regular version. So it doesn't really. I know there was a limited version that had like a tombstone of Miss Freeze, and also some other stuff in it, but I was only able to grab this one, so no worries. But you know, here's the back. You can see the bat signal in the city of Gotham, and I just love this series, so it's really cool. I already took the figure out, but there is an insert on the side that says, "I am beyond emotions, they've been frozen dead in me, Mr. Freeze." So that's really cool. This is when they had this whole thing where you can open the package and look, and of course the figure is gone, but I have him out, so let's go ahead and start the review on him. I'll be right back. All right, here's Mr. Freeze out of the packaging, looking super iconic. Just, I'm telling you, like, I look at this and I'm like, I just want to watch that episode. Even though that movie too, there was a movie that came out, the Mask of Phantasm. I think it was straight to DVD. It wasn't in the movie theaters, but I remember that one. I forgot what it was called, but I love that. I love watching that. I love watching all that. It's really cool. The colors look magnificent on him. The cell shading makes it look so cartoonish. It just pops through. Now I'm not sure if this is in all the figures. And considering this figure is kind of old, like there's like some residue coming out, you know, I don't know how to say it. I don't know if it's dust that came off of here. But it's like, I don't know, maybe not dust. I don't know, just kind of something, I don't know if you can see it. But I noticed that it's around all these little wraps, like this one and that one and over here. So I don't know, for me, you know, still looks good in condition and everything, but I don't know if I could say that this figure is, you know, brand new per se. You got some paint rub there and then right here, and it just doesn't feel brand new to me, like a brand new figure, like I barely popped it out of the packaging, you know, but I'm fine with that. Like I said, I just want this guy in my collection, and, you know, still, like I said, still good condition. He can stand. I understand that this part here cracks from the other figures, like these right here. So I can already see it starting to crack, which sucks. So this hand will always be like this. But, you know, yeah, I don't know why that comes out like that, but it does. But the colors are beautiful. We got that black on the pants and on the arms, and then of course these wristbands are blue, or elbow pads and shoulder pads, and then of course on the iconic face, just, I mean, he looks super cool. I'm loving, you know, like I said, the shell shading comes around his head, but like I said, like, this is definitely not, I don't think it's a new figure. I need to contact that seller, because I'm a little disappointed. But anyway, now of course you got the boots, which are real iconic, and they're real big, which is really cool because he's able to stand on his own. He's able to anchor himself really cool, but looks really cool. I really like it. You know, I'm satisfied. Compared, if I paid $600, maybe I'd be like, hey, what's up? But anyway, so let's look at the accessories. Let's see what he comes with. He comes with a bunch of hands. There's one fist and then one gripping hand. Now this is, I'm very nervous because when I remove the hands, I do it really slow because I just don't want to break it. So here's his other fist. His other fist, and then he has the other gripping hand. No, hold on. There's so many different type of. Oh no, I think that's the other gripping hand. I don't see another gripping hand. I see these two open hands. Unless I missed something up in the box, but I grabbed all the hands. Or these are kind of open hands. Yeah, there's open hands on this side. And then we have these smaller hands that I don't know what they do, what they hold. Maybe they can hold the battle. There's a battle. There's a battle ring that comes with this. So maybe that. And then also these two, that are a little wider. So you know, I don't know. What do I know, right? All right. And then he has his other head sculpt, which is Angry Head Sculpt, which is really cool. I think I might use this one. So, got those teeth showing. Let's push him back a little. There you go. Put that, all this stuff. There you go. And then he has his I guess his tank for his for the freeze, I guess, to keep him alive. I didn't notice that some of this breaks off easy. Look at how it's kind of crooked. I'm not sure why, and I try to put it back up, but it won't budge. So, we'll leave it like that. No worries. And then here is a frozen batarang that I guess Mr. Batman has thrown at him. Kind of funny. I have these guys and no Batman yet, which I'm gonna get eventually. He also comes with, I guess, I'm not too sure. This is another dome that goes on his head, but I don't know why this one is here. If you can remind me, I'm not too sure. And I know with the special edition one, it comes with a broken one, so I guess this one would be the broken head one, but there's no, like, it's not shattered, so I don't know. Unless that goes in, I don't know, I'm not sure with that. And then he comes with his regular dome, and it looks like right here, like it's kind of covered in some spots to make it look like he's breathing in there, which is kind of cool. And then his signature weapon. And then, hold on, let's zoom out a little bit more. There we go. Which has the blast attack. And I already like put this guy in my display, and unfortunately I couldn't fit the blast attack in it because it's kind of long. It makes the long display. So I'll figure something out. And then of course here is the tiny little ice globe of his wife, I guess. This is a representation of his wife because she's frozen. So yeah, here it is. So yeah, let's put some things on him so I can, also talk about my final thoughts on this. Of course, this is definitely a cool, actually, let's change heads. This is a really cool figure. I might get the Nora version just because I think that would be super, super cool to have. Oh yeah, he looks menacing with that head sculpt. You'll see in a second. Definitely one of the ones you just can't miss. I mean, I'm very surprised because, like, I saw that Batman got a regular version, another, not a regular version, but another re-release. Oh God. See, I'm getting nervous about taking out these hands. And then I saw Harley Quinn get one. So I thought, well, man, they're gonna re-release a Mr. Freeze version, hopefully, but they didn't, or they're not. I don't know why. And I keep asking them on their little chats they do, or their little that little thing they do almost every week when they release something, but they never answer me. So anyway, oh yeah, I forgot that comes with his Batman stand, which I might have used considering how this is a very sought after piece. But here he is, looking super menacing. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, pretty cool. Let's see how I get this in here. This makes it a lot longer, and it makes it a little heavier too to hold. But don't fall, please, Mr. Freeze. But yeah, no, I mean he's pretty cool. Like, I'm very happy that I got him. You know, definitely a holy grail in my collection. I'm just excited and happy that I was able to grab him. So do you guys have Mr. Freeze? What do y'all think of him? And actually, if anybody has the Nora version, which is the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, the black and gray one, let me know in the comments and let me know if it's worth for me getting it. I mean, it's $100 right now, so I might also have them just to have them. All right. Well, that's good for this review. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe.